those things from That's funny. for this game. Nah.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
First game on the new court in the new jerseys. That's what's up.
Peyton in the corner. And Peyton throws it down.
I hope y'all enjoying the stream.
The hops of Peyton,
running some 2K.
Rising up and catching you.
Jordan with it. Now Peyton defending from deep. Now here's Morant. Got a hand on it.
Well, the denial from Stewie. Her length is a problem on both ends.
And a
Good shot, good shot, good shot.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Collison. Peyton from outside.
This is a bad shot.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Both shots good from the strike.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Green. On the rebound goes to Griffin.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And once Brand sees the setup pass coming, he knows just what to do and uses that leaping ability for the finish.
Now, here's Peyton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Peyton's got 5 points so far.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Pass to Griffin. Lays it up off the glass.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Taken to the sky. What an incredible dunk.
And here's Adebayo outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And Orlando making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Floats it up for Reed. It's taken away by Collison. Right wing. Outside, Green. In the corner, Collison with it. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for your home.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. And Brunson throws it down.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
To the paint. Here's Miller. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Hamilton outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With the lead.
And you can tell
There was a chat. First lead of the fucking game. First lead of the game.
And here's Griffin. Down low. And Reed.
Nice alley, nice alley.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the power.
I'll take that lead again.
And he gives that
You ain't making that. Good shot, though. Good shot.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And now Orlando on the break. A putback. Kicks it out to Jordan. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. To the middle. Here's Rodman.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Terrific concentration there to work through the foul and hit the shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And as a free throw shooter, Robin has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
About two.
Here's Shed. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Really? Please don't leave, bro. Don't leave. Don't leave. It's only 16, 18. Come on, bro. I'm pausing.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Westbrook with it. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Got that one up quick.
Well, they say the mid-range shot is dying. but it's good to see players still taking these looks.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
There's the drive. Here's Shed. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. And he comes up with the deuce.
Look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Orlando making a change here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside Collison.
2 minutes remaining.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Payton. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
Here's Porter, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And that's an important shot for Porter to have in his bag. As long as he hits those pull-up jumpers, the D is going to have all sorts of problems guarding him.
Outside, Payton. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Porter. Pass to Watson. Here's Shed. This one for 3. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Shed's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lots of room. And Porter putting it right back in. And Orlando leads by 3. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Miller. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
That one goes. Count it. And it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Watson, that's for 2. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Orlando leads by 4. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Orlando leading by 4. Inside. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Reed. Out to Brand. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Stewart. Orlando with the ball. Down to 5. Whoa! Gracious.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's Collison. And finished off by Collison.
Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Stewart up top. And the dunk by Stewart.
I love when she just goes for these jams, showing how athletic she can be.
Orlando leading by 4. Outside, Reed. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Payton.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
From deep, Jordan. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Teams changing it up here. Now Green, still yet to score. Jacks up a 3, sinks the triple.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. To the inside. And here's Jordan outside. Adebayo on the follow. And Orlando leads by 6.
Well, Adebayo's going to go after that offensive board. He is relentless in attack.
To the middle. Here's Hamilton. Outside Collison. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stewart. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Orlando leading by 4. And here's Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Morant outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Morant's got 5.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And Orlando has possession. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. To the wing right side. And stolen by Hamilton. Here's Stewart.
Oh.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Grant left side. Pass to Jordan. For 3. Drops in the tray. And now a 12-point Orlando lead.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
The 3 from Morant. The 3 ball by Morant.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Orlando out in front. They lead by 13. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now, here's Payton. Lets it go with the 3. The shot comes out. It's Rodman with the ball for Orlando. It's a 13-point game.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
So it's Orlando now. Watson's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Hamilton for the three. Hands it from downtown.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Kicks it out to Rodman. Morant with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
Yeah, you know, when Morant's hitting from out there, he becomes unstoppable.
Oh, how about that? Going over the top. And she just throws it down.
And Watson has it in the corner. Oh, good on the three. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. To the paint. It's stolen by Rodman. Porter in the corner. Floats it up for Reed. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Pass to Brunson. Here's Hamilton. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
To the right side. Here's Reed. Once again off the mark, Orlando. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And stolen by Watson. And here comes the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
And it's Morant missing. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the dunk by Brunson.
Welcome to
And
the
that's a special play
live
coming
stream.
from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a
Fourth quarter,
backseat for that dunk.
minute
Wow.
28 left.
Wow, that is an
Down
impressive
54,
vertical for a
48.
point guard. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Shot on the wing. And right through it goes.
Down
And
by
now
4.
just a 4-point Orlando lead.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely
Good
had
shot,
to.
good shot.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Fires the three. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to
Down by
extend
1.
the game.
Down by 1, Tap.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a
What would
clutch
you
shot.
do that?
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team. Alton Brown.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reese. Outside Westbrook. Hamilton outside to take the lead. The three won't fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion.
Down by 2 with 3 seconds left.
What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Stolen by Brand.
No.
And they stop the clock
No.
as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through.
I'll take the win. I'll take the win by default. But still, I'll take that win. We opened the vault too. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go open our pack. All right. Chat, we just won the last game. That's what happens.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. O's up on top.
Away team foul. Reese. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, right here.
And here's Wiggins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Stolen by O'Neal. And here they go. The kick out to Dang. Fires the three. Good on the triple.
Yeah,